It's not surprising that the home of Darius and Susan Povilitis was designated a landmark in 2010. The landmark plaque sits proudly on the bottom right of the main front-facing stairs. Designed in 1893 by the prolific local architecture firm of Patton and Fisher, the Queen Anne style of the house has many unique features that capture late 19th century lifestyle. For example, as we approach the house, we see the beautiful holiday lights of today, but also the fabulous front porch that wraps the house. The Guide to Chicago Architecture calls it one of Oak Park's best porches. The porte cochere on the right also is a design of its time. When it was built, there was a removable piece of balustrade at the porch so that when a carriage pulled up, the railing was removed and the delicate lady visitor could step directly from the carriage to the porch without soiling her shoes or being exposed to the elements. This year, the exterior lighting illuminates the many triple columns, since they are wrapped in holiday lighting, providing an especially welcoming look to the home's design. But there's much more to the heritage of this house than its interesting design. It was built by William Douglas, one of the founders of what ultimately became Dun and Bradstreet. His son, Kingman Douglas, was Chief of Army Air Corps Intelligence in England during World War II and later appointed Deputy, then Assistant Director of the CIA. Adding a splash of celebrity dazzle, Kingman married Adele Astaire, the sister and first dance partner of the famed Fred Astaire. Fred is said to have stayed at this house when visiting his sister. Let's enter the foyer to see other interesting characteristics of the home and how Darius and Susan Povilitis and their 4 children adorn the rooms and celebrate the holidays. The elegant entrance hall opens into the living room and dining room, with stairs leading to the second-floor bedrooms. The light fixture is a beautiful design of solid brass with triple round-domed glass bulbs from 1893. It illuminates the elegance of the foyer as visitors enter the house. Art glass borders depicting small grape leaves surround the clear glass in the massive, solid mahogany front door. The art glass in the corner landing is clear and highlighted in a lovely arts and crafts style. The glass over the stairs is typical of the Queen Anne style and depicts large grapes and grape leaves. During the holidays, Susan places a mix of kid-friendly decorations on the foyer table, including Christmas Carol ornaments, candles, Santa figures, and elves. We are now in the living room, which is bright and open with 2 bay windows and a welcoming fireplace. The fireplace mantel is laden with artisanal, handmade custom green tiles and is flanked by original twin sconce lights. Because the mantel is extremely narrow, Susan typically fills it just with stockings and their holders. The stockings were especially made before twins Simona and Lucas were born 9 years ago. There are also stockings for Grandma and Grandpa, who live next door and come over for Christmas morning celebrations. The bay windows were added in 1903, and the building specifications indicate that the 2 windows were for a parlor and a living room. It was common in large houses at the time to have both a parlor and a living room. At a later date, the 2 rooms were combined into one to accommodate a more modern use of the space. The living room's original oak floor has an inlaid design of interlaced, repeating diamond shapes constructed of old-growth oak from the late 1800s. The grand Christmas tree is adorned with an assorted collection of ornaments from travels around the world, childhood mementos, and antique ornaments of years past. We are now entering the dining room, where the family's Christmas celebrations center. The family is especially proud of their Lithuanian heritage and keep important family traditions on Christmas Eve, or Kūčios. The Christmas Eve dinner is steeped in the meaning of the holiday. While families may make their own modifications, some essentials remain. For example, the entree must be fish, frequently herring or smoked eel, but possibly sushi these days. The dinner is meatless to symbolize that the family is waiting for the full celebration on Christmas Day. Although the family celebration will be smaller this year, the inviting table is set with beautiful designer serving dishes, the couple's wedding china, glassware, and silverware. It's ready for merry holiday celebrations filled with the warmth of children's laughter. The Chinese Chippendale-style ceiling is decorated with gold leaf. It is highlighted by the graceful Bradbury and Bradbury border. The brass chandelier and 6 wall sconces are original to the house. Originally, the sconces were powered by both gas and electricity because in the early days of electricity, electric power was available for only a few hours daily. The stunning old-growth solid mahogany built-in buffet fits one wall and holds some of the family's treasured crystal bottles and other bar items. In 2016, the back part of the house and the kitchen were gutted to the studs to make way for this new kitchen. The work was so extensive that the family lived in Susan's parents' home next door during renovations. Grandma and Grandpa went to Florida expecting to stay for only a few months, but the time turned into a year. Darius and Susan went to great lengths in designing the kitchen and selecting the beautiful oak cabinets to match as much as possible the home's original wood in the dining room and living room. The kitchen retains its beautiful floral design art glass windows like other areas of the home. The design is contemporary, yet fits well into the flavor of the house while meeting the needs of this growing family. One of the changes the family made is to enclose an adjoining back porch to create a handy eating area for daily use. The back entrance and powder room were actually reversed. The elaborate, finely appointed kitchen has a 108-inch by 65-inch quartz countertop, housing dual sinks, dual dishwashers, and multiple storage drawers. All the solid wood, red oak custom-made cabinets were designed to provide easy access to the family's most frequently used ingredients and cooking tools. The collection of teapots is not only useful, but especially decorative at Christmas time, when it is enhanced by the fresh floral centerpiece. What is now the family room was originally the billiard room. The room was part of a 3-story addition built in 1903 in the same style as the original house. The original gaming light hangs in the center of the room. All the room's light fixtures are original. Art glass rosettes decorate each of the 11 windows in the room to warm the winter days with light. The fireplace, with its oak mantel and fancy metal squares in the surround, holds additional stockings and a mini tree. The bay windows and window seats make this room an inviting place, not only during the holidays, but throughout the year. A number of Christmas touches and plenty of Santas and elves throughout the room create a subtle but exciting and comfortable Christmas setting that is completely kid-friendly. We've just entered a remarkable room designed to be an office and continues to serve that purpose today. The room was added in 1908, and the art glass windows continue the theme of beautiful floral designs. Delicate stenciling was added by later owners and complements the art glass. The view of this room looks out at the most contemporary-seeming addition to this house, largely owing to the lovely aesthetic of the present owners. In 1915, the owners added a conservatory, but it proved too expensive to heat, so they did not actually use it. In 1991, a former owner commissioned and imported a new English conservatory with an amazing glass roof that today is filled with beautiful and thriving plants that need only a bit of holiday color to suggest the season. Today, it is a relaxing and refreshing room for entertaining and family gatherings at all times of the year. It has been our pleasure to share with you this magnificent home. We especially thank homeowners Darius and Susan Povilitis for generously making it available to benefit the Children's Clinic of the Oak Park River Forest Infant Welfare Society.